Hi, everybody. I'm coming to you Saturday morning, December 2nd, 2023. And there is an absolutely heartbreaking story that has been breaking out of Victor, Idaho. A mother is deceased, and an Amber Alert has been issued for her baby, who was abducted by the homicide suspect, and that is the child's biological father. Jeremey Albert Best is 48 years old, and he is considered heavily armed and dangerous, according to the Teton County Sheriff's Office. He is the biological father of 10-month-old Zeke Gregory Best. The Teton County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call around 11:40 p.m. this past Thursday from a home at 4600 Skyline Loop in Victor. The dispatcher heard a disturbance on the line, and deputies then went to the house. But when they arrived, Callie Jean Randall, 38 years old, was found deceased. Her death is being investigated as a homicide. Jeremey Best, Randall's husband, then took off with Zeke, and their location is unknown. Jeremey Best is 5'11", weighs 245 pounds. He has brown hair that is graying, green eyes, and a graying beard. He is driving a 1995 black Chevy Tahoe with Idaho license plate 1 T as in Tom 39349. Now, the news of this has definitely gotten a little scarier, because then it did come out that the man accused of kidnapping his 10-month-old son, Gregory, he was on Thursday around noon. He had a run-in with law enforcement in Swan Valley, Idaho. The sheriff deputies responded to a disturbance at the Swan Valley General Store regarding a nude man who was walking through the business, and they did identify that man as Best. It shows him fully naked, slouching on the store's counter next to the cash register and grabbing a cigarette before he's escorted outside of the building by several people. Now, Gregory was evaluated by EMS on the scene and taken to Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center by ambulance. A deputy did follow the ambulance, and Best was turned over to hospital staff for further medical and mental health concerns. It's not really clear what happened at the hospital, but the hospital spokeswoman does confirm that Best was discharged Thursday afternoon. They haven't released any new details about what happened between the hospital and then the 911 call that the Teton County Sheriff's Office received around 11:40 p.m. from their home that evening. The dispatcher had heard a disturbance on the line, and deputies went to the house. And sadly, when they arrived, Callie Jean Randall, 38, was found dead. Randall was his wife, and her death is being investigated as a homicide. And then at that time, Best is believed to have left the home with Zeke, the 10-month-old baby, and their location is unknown. Zeke is white. He weighs about 20 pounds. And another very interesting thing I probably should add is it is alleged that Jeremy told police when they showed up at the convenience store that he had been up for 2 days on meth. It's unclear when Jeremy and Callie got married. However, it was on September 22nd. I just don't know the year yet. They did meet in 2009. And on April 26th of 2020, Callie had posted, "We met in this very driveway 11 years ago in August. I was on vacation and had just wrapped up a weekend at a bluegrass festival. My friend dropped off a tool, and Jay asked me to hang out. Our first date was 3 days long. My host in Grand Teton were going back to work, and my schedule was open. He picked me up on a dirt road in Ginger, his VW Vanagon. I already had a Westphalia obsession, so consider me smitten from day one. We weaved through the back roads, got a flat tire, soaked in hot springs, and grilled steak late at night in bear country. There would be years between our first date and our official relationship, but I always knew we'd end up together in this driveway. Together, we've traveled for months on end, multiple countries, and logging thousands of miles in Ginger. We fell in love on an adventure. and adventure fuels our love. Today's adventure was closer to home. Behold, the punk rock Mohawk. If we can survive navigating the streets of Budapest with no map in the dark, buying bus tickets in Argentina with limited Spanish, and a dirt road flat tire with no jack, we can handle anything, including me cutting your hair. On November 4th, 2022, Callie writes, "Never marry a dreamer," she always joked. It was a simple way of explaining the next adventure or harebrained idea to those that didn't quite get it. In all reality, she had married a dreamer. She was a dreamer herself. Without dreams, their paths would have never crossed. My aunt's word burrowed in my heart over the years, a little morsel of knowledge I'd save. On September 22nd, between rain clouds and high mountain winds, I married my dreamer. We stood beneath two trees grown as one in front of a small nest of dear friends, with all those near and far held closely in our hearts. We became one before the eyes of God. I couldn't imagine anything more perfect. This is a post that Callie made on April 3rd of 23. How is it you're so new, yet I've known you an eternity? And that is a picture of her and her baby Zeke. Something I did find kind of interesting from her Facebook page is that she posts extremely regularly all the way back to about 2018 up until November 16th of 2022. And then she did not post again until April 3rd of this year when she posted the picture of her and the baby. And then from April 3rd, she didn't make another post until October 31st. And that is a video of baby Zeke, and I will leave that at the end of this video. So it definitely makes you wonder, what went on between November of last year and up until now. Things changed somehow. Somewhere they changed. Now, Jeremey owned a mechanic shop. Apparently, his coworkers have said that they're absolutely in shock by this. I really am kind of curious as to what happened. But I can say that sadly, Callie's family has confirmed that when she was murdered, she was pregnant. Callie really seemed to be the kind of person that loved to be free, loved to travel abroad and domestically. She liked to be outdoors. She loved animals. I believe she worked as a vet tech at one point. Currently was a silversmith, creating her own jewelry. Just genuinely seemed like a very kind, caring, adventurous soul. And I did notice in her post, she had an amazing way with words. I truly pray for Callie's family during what has to be the most difficult time of their lives. And I pray very hard that the baby Zeke is found safe, unharmed, and Jeremey is taken in and captured without incident. Please keep these families in your thoughts, your prayers. Share this video, share the pictures, share the wanted posters, the Amber Alert posters as far as you can. And let's get this guy found and this little baby safe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you with the last video that Callie posted of baby Zeke on Halloween of this year.